Hey everyone, so a quick video I want to make. So on my main channel, which I have linked in the description, go check it out. I'll be doing a box opening to the new Kamigawa, as this you see right here, this little bundle set. Okay, it's a quick video, little nice thing. Did it with my friend, but I just want to talk about in this video like why the original Kamigawa set almost killed Magic, and I'm going based off stories I heard. I have not played in it. But from research and stories I am told, it did almost kill the franchise. I just like to talk about it real quick. So let's get into it. Before we do get into it, though, I would like to ask you if you like the video, um, leave a like, subscribe, come leave a comment if there's anything that I did get wrong. I like to be properly educated on it. Also, um, if you have any questions or any other topics that you want to talk about, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links down below as well, and we can try and figure out more, and we can build a community of talking. So let's get into the story. So anyone doesn't know, there I forget the year, but they had a Kamigawa set before, and it was based off like feudal Japan cards, right? So you had other sets that were all, like Magic always had these sets and everything. Like Innistrad is all about like werewolf, zombie, like horror movie theme, and that and everything, right? So at around the time of the original Kamigawa set, the set before it was called the Mirrodin set, and that whole theme was artifacts. And if you don't know what that is, go look at Magic's own website. They'll tell you what an artifact is. But how so back at the time there was like three formats when it came to Magic. You had Type 1, Type 2, and I think Type 1, Type 2, and Legacy, or I can't really remember what it was, right? But there's like a bunch of these old formats that no longer exist, and I only played Standard at the time, so I didn't know what they were, right? So around the time of Standard, it was basically the Mirror set and then Kamigawa. Now, how a set like how Standard worked in that time frame was like this: you have three boxes built around one set or one theme. Then you have something like a core set, or at the time it was called editions, which were a bunch of reprints to help the old cards and the new cards kind of like work together. Then you have the new set, and then it was this repeat process: three boxes, then a edition or a core set. I don't know what it was around the time, and then you have another set. And then when that first box of that new set comes out, the first three will be removed. That's how the thing worked at the time. Okay, so like I said, you had Mirrodin, then Kamigawa came out, and Kamigawa and Mirrodin worked really well with each other, and did like really good mechanics and everything. But the reason Kamigawa almost killed Magic in its first wave was the simple fact that the set that came after it did not help like the game at the moment. So apparently it was like another issue. I don't know the entire issue, but I've been trying to find like the actual like workability, but I'm just going to go based on what I have seen. But apparently, what happened was once Mirrodin became no longer standard with Kamigawa, I don't remember what the set was. I gotta really look at it. I'll leave it in a pinned comment once I forgot what the set came after the original Mirrodin was. But apparently, the original the original Kamigawa, could not work with the set after on the grounds that there was a bunch of issues. So if you looked at some of the cards' text at the time, Kamigawa worked with a lot of cards on Kamigawa worked really good with artifacts, which Mirrodin was, but the set that came after it did not have enough artifacts to help Kamigawa out. And Kamigawa had a bunch of legendary creatures too, which in Magic there's a rule called the legendary rule. And back then, the legendary rule was there can only be one of that monster on the field at all times. So if I had one and you played one, it automatically destroyed itself. And there was I think there was a few creatures that had exceptions. I know there was one. I think there might have been a couple others. Can't remember. But that was a big problem. So you had these creatures that couldn't really do much because of like how meta was, and the set really wasn't like all that good. And based from my understanding, people couldn't really like use the set with the new ones. So Kamigawa actually temporarily lost a player base. A lot of people just didn't play the format until Kamigawa left the scene. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I just wanted to make this quick one real quick so I can reference the backstory. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye.